Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I am going to be your host this evening. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely Wednesday. Hope you're doing well out there and that you've had a nice week. Come play some trivia with us. We're going to be playing 4 rounds this evening, and you can get yourself signed up for the game by coming to this website that is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, you're going to notice we're looking for some basic sign-up details from you. This includes a team name, an email address, and then you're going to find a drop-down menu in which we ask you, are you in the league? Are you not in the league? Whatever your league status may be, come play with us here tonight. We welcome you to join in on the fun. Our first 3 categories this evening are going to be question and answer style rounds, and our fourth and final theme of the night is going to be a picture round. So that means the majority of the quiz are these question and answer rounds, and here's how they're going to work. I'm going to ask you a question right here out loud. As I ask it, it will pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Some of those questions are going to have multiple choice options. The majority of your questions this evening will be short answer in nature. Enter in the response that you think is correct, and then please make sure you click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, all of the questions in these question and answer rounds are going to have a countdown timer that goes right along with it. So make sure you click submit answers in time. Let's say you have some time left on that timer and you want to change your answer. Go for it. Just make sure that you click submit answers again so that we get your updated response. In addition to that, let's say you spell something incorrectly. I don't want you to worry about that too much. I am able to see what you all put as your responses, so I'll make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. Hello there. If you're just joining us, welcome to our Wednesday virtual trivia night. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Get your team signed up for the game tonight, whether you're seeing this for the first time ever or you play with us very consistently. We want you here this evening. Get signed up at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in a team name and email address. Let us know if you are or are not a part of the league, whatever your league status. Once again, we want you to play. It's not an elite club or anything like that, but we do have our Tournament of Champions coming up 1 week from today. We'll go over that a little bit later. So if you are in the league this season, it is on. We are wrapping things up for season 55 here tonight. Okay, our final round tonight. That's when we're going to get into the picture round. That final category is structured a wee bit differently than our first 3 topics of the evening. So when we get to that point in the quiz, I'm going to walk you all through the specifics of how the picture round is structured. And with that, I do have 2 rules that I kindly ask that you all abide by this evening. Rule number 1, our most important rule of the game: don't cheat at this game. Please don't. Don't look the answers up. We know you can do that. That is not the purpose of what we're doing here this evening. Let us use our brains and find out what we've retained in our lifetimes. I know sometimes it's tempting. You're like, ooh, I just can't quite think of that thing right this moment. Let me use the internet as a crutch to look it up. Don't do that. That is cheating. Do it after the fact. I'm going to tell you the answer within 20 seconds, so that itch will be scratched. And we all know you're smart, so don't cheat. Rule number 2, kindly refrain from giving away the answers in the chat. That's it. Love hearing from you all. We already have some excellent ideas for themes for next season. This season we're Muppeting people every single game. Jeff Goldbluming people next season. I like it. Kevin, you've been Kevin Baconed. You've been Tim Curried. Love. You've been Bonded. James bonded. All really good ideas. I am going to keep all of these in mind, and we will be rolling out a brand new theme next week. So keep an eye out. Exciting stuff to come. This is your last opportunity, folks, to get signed up for tonight's quiz before we dive into round number 1. So come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in that team name, email address. Let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. And you are going to be joining these teams from our first sign up this evening. Let's see, we've got 1 second. I have a little lag problem here. Hopefully that is just for me and not for any of you all. But I know we've got quite a few teams playing with us here this evening. Our first team to sign up, as per usual, welcome to the Helsinki Syndrome. And the most recent team to sign up is Avis and Bobo. Hello to those two teams. Hello, every team in between. Welcome to Ohio, Detroit, and Los Angeles. Detroit and Raleigh in the house here tonight. Thanks for being here. Let's dive into our first category of the evening. For round 1 tonight, we are talking all feel it in the air. Feel and air, your keywords in this round, meaning feel or air, will pop up either in the question or answer for each of the questions in this round. Let's do it, folks. Round 1, question number 1. Man, I Feel Like a Woman was the 8th single from Shania Twain's 1997 best-selling album, Come On Over. In what country was Shania Twain born and raised? Da, 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 da. Let's go, girls. 35 teams coming in with the correct answer for this first one. Shania Twain is Canadian. Canada, your correct answer. She is from Windsor, Ontario. 81% of you got that one right. Question number 2. In relation to pollutants, what does the abbreviation AQI stand for? AQI, something unfortunately becoming common parlance for all of us, and not so happy to report, but well done. That one was a social. You all know AQI stands for Air Quality Index. Question number 3. For the first time since the 2013 movie Enough Said, director Nicole Holofcener and what actress have reunited with the 2023 movie You Hurt My Feelings, a movie in which the actress stars as a novelist named Beth. Name that actress. Answers trickling in for this one. Clearly a bit tougher than the last one, no doubt. This movie was excellent. Highly recommend it. That actress is Julia Louis Dreyfus. Elaine from Seinfeld herself, Selena Meyer herself. Question number 4. Approximately 21% of the Earth's atmosphere is made up of what gas? So this question didn't actually have the word air in the question or the answer, as a team or two pointed out here. Appreciated. But the element, that gas that makes up 21% of our atmosphere, it's oxygen, everyone. Nitrogen making up 78% of our atmosphere. We are just about halfway through our first round here this evening. Feel it in the air. Our topic for round number 1. Let's move into our 5th question here of the night. Here it is. I Feel Yucky is a Sesame Street parody song of West Side Story's I Feel Pretty. The parody was sung by the character Grungetta, who is the girlfriend of what other character? Her name is Grungetta because she's grungy. She hangs out with Oscar the Grouch. Your correct answer for number 5. Most teams got that one right. And I'm sure you also noticed that you have just been Muppeted. It has happened, everybody. Yes, Sesame Street characters technically Muppets. You've been Muppeted here tonight. It's going to happen again next week. If you take part in our virtual championship, it will be the last official time that you all are Muppeted for season 55. Let's enjoy that graphic one more time. Oh yeah, there it is. No Oscar there, but we can imagine him. Our next question in round number 1, question 6. As designated by air traffic control, what is the call sign for any Air Force aircraft that is carrying the Vice President of the United States? The president rides in Air Force One. If it's a helicopter, Marine One. We were looking for Air Force Two for that vice president. I suppose Marine Two could have been acceptable as well. We didn't specify if it was an airplane or a helicopter, but 80% of you coming in with a correct response for question number six. Question seven, I feel it in my fingers. In the movie Love Actually, what word does rock and roll legend Billy Mack clumsily replace? With what word does rock and roll legend Billy Mack clumsily replace the word love in his cover of The Trogs' Love Is All Around? People weighing in on their feelings about that movie. Some of you trying to rhyme words with love, like glove or dove. Others of you just knowing that it's the word Christmas. Christmas is all around you. So come on and let it snow. Question number eight. The USAA is a sports league established in 1975 for competition in what tabletop sport? Created by Brunswick Billiards, which involves mallets and a hovering puck. It's been a very long time since I've played a game of this. I would very much like to. Such a fun one. We have nearly a social here. It's air hockey. Air hockey, 98% of you getting that one right. We did have a wrong answer or two in the mix. Question number nine, Jennifer Lawrence stars as a woman who's desperate to save her childhood home and answers a Craigslist ad to date an introverted 19-year-old in what 2023 movie? Lots of teams remembering the theme, but not knowing the name of the movie. We've got I Feel Fine, Feeling Lucky, Feel It. But if you put no hard feelings, you got that point. You hurt my feelings, no hard feelings. 2023, the year of feely movies. Our final question in round number one. Jabari Banks stars in what gritty reimagining of a 90s sitcom about a teen who leaves West Philadelphia to live with his relatives in a wealthy Los Angeles suburb? We are looking for the name of the gritty remake, folks. Once again, not the name of the sitcom, but the name of the Gritty remake. That gritty reimagining of what was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is simply called Bel Air. Bel Air is your answer there. 69% of you all got that one correct. Let's check in with our standings. We are one round into tonight's quiz. As it stands, we've got a tie in sixth place with 9 points between Avis and Bobo, McClunky, the Rubber Yolks, Why Not Zoidberg, J&J, Bedturd, Pieced It Together, Jackass Incorporated, the Quizlamic State, Chi-Chi's Forever, and Team 578. And tied for the lead right now, 5 teams have perfect scores. 10 for 10. We Drink and We Know Things 69. The gnarliest Nando. The Blue Shells. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and the Helsinki Syndrome. Excellent start to the game to those teams. We've got so much game left to go. So if you're not in that elite bunch right now, it's all right. We got a lot going on here, including coming up next week. It is going to be the finale, the conclusion of season 55 of NYC Trivia League. This is where our top 10 teams stand after last week's game. So after week 12, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, holding tight to that lead in this season. And in 10th place right now, the Rubber Yolks. Those do factor into coming in to the end of the season looking impressive, but we do reset the scores to 0 in our championship game. So truly, it's anybody's game. The full season culminates with this championship next week, and we very much hope that you all will attend. More about that in just a little bit here, but well done to these top 10 teams. And if you want to check in to see how it's going for your group, there's a full list of standings at nyctrivialeague.com/standings. Let's get into our second round of the evening. Round number 2 tonight is in the category of postal code songs. Postal code songs. In this round, each of your answers will simply be a state in the United States. Each clue in this round will be made up of song lyrics. It is your job to identify the 2-word title of the song and then figure out what state's official postal code is represented by the first letter of each word in the song title. Again, your answer is just going to be the name of a state. Here's an example for you all if those instructions were at all confusing. Clear as mud, as per usual. Okay, example, 0 points. Here are the lyrics. Song title, One Last Call for Alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Song title, You Don't Have to Go Home, but You Can't Stay Here. So figure out the name of the song, figure out the first letter of the first word, the first letter of the second word, and then name the state whose postal code that is. Got it? All right. Good luck. When you enter in your answer, please simply put the name of the state. Please don't put the abbreviation for the state. Hopefully you come to that conclusion, but I want to know if you know what state is represented by those 2 letters. The song by Semisonic is called Closing Time, which gets you to CT. Connecticut is the correct answer for number 1. So once again, while we're working on this round, please put the name of the state and spell it out for us. Let's do it, everybody. Because this example was worth 0 points, we are going to have 11 questions in this round. But here is your first one that is worth any points. Question number 2. Annie, are you okay? Will you tell us that you're okay? There's a sign in the window that he struck you a crescendo, Annie. Okay, boom. I wouldn't say it so many times if I weren't seeing the responses coming in of people not understanding. So apologies that you have to listen to me. Though for this one, our first actual question in this round, you all fully understood, and I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Okay, the song by Michael Jackson as covered by Alien Ant Farm. Smooth Criminal gives us SC for South Carolina. Your correct answer for number 2. All right. I think these are a ton of fun. I hope you have a great time with this round. Here is number 3. I like the way you work it. Song title, I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No Diggity, as in Blackstreet's No Diggity, ND, North Dakota is your correct answer for number 3. Question number 4. Song title, My Love Has Come Along, My Lonely Days Are Over, and Life is Like a Song. Famously sung by Etta James. It's At Last. AL gives us Alabama as your correct answer for number 4. Alaska is AK. Question number 5. Ooh, my little pretty one, when you gonna give me some time? Song title. Ooh, you make my motor run, gun it, come off of the line. Song title. Gun it coming off of the line. My Sharona MS gives us Mississippi is your correct response for number 5. You're doing well so far. 78% of you got that one correct. Here is number 6. Is it worth it? Let me song title. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Backwards rapping. Weird Al has taught us all so many things. Yeah, my Bologna, my Sharona. Thanks, Weird Al. For this one, it's Work It by Missy Elliott, WI. Wisconsin is your correct answer for number 6. Question number 7. No, I can't forget this evening or your face as you were leaving, but I guess that's just the way the story goes. You always smile, but in your eyes, your sorrow shows. Yes, it shows. Definitely a tougher one in this round. I gotta say, personally, I wouldn't have known this one either. So I'm with you, teams who were like, what is that song? It's Harry Nilsson. Mariah Carey did a cover of it. The song is called Without You. WY gives us Wyoming. 39% of you all got that one right. Well done to that 39%. We've got 4 more questions in this round. Here are lyrics number 8. He's a real song title, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. He's a real song title. It's Nowhere Man by the Beatles. NM gives us New Mexico, is your correct response for number 8 out of 11. Here is number 9. I don't want to waste my time, become another casualty of society. I'll never fall in line, become another victim of your conformity, and back down. Da 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 da. Okay, the song by Sum 41 has a name that is not mentioned in the lyrics of the song, definitely making it a little tricky here, but 19 teams knew the answer here. Fat Lip gives you Florida. Florida, your correct response for number 9. Question number 10, our penultimate song lyrics in this round. Come on, try a little. Nothing is forever. Got to be something better than in the middle. Me and Cinderella, we put it all together. We can drive it home with song title. Me and Cinderella, we put it all together. We can drive it home with Ohio. One headlight. OH. It's the Wallflowers. One headlight. Ohio. Your correct answer for number 10. And you may be relieved to hear, or you may be like, no, I want more of these. I'm getting the hang of it. But we've got one more left in round number 2. Here it is, number 11. For there's Basie, Miller, Satchmo, and the King of All song title. And with a voice like Ella's singing out, there's no way the band could lose. Closing it out with a challenging one. It is a song by Stevie Wonder. Sir Duke gives us South Dakota as your answer for number 11. The toughest one yet. I do believe with a 26%, it deserves one of these. But also, we're done with the round, everybody. So well played, folks. I hope you enjoyed the round. I think it was so clever and really a lot of fun. We do have a whole writing team contributing all kinds of content for the game. I'm one of the writers. Peter's one of the writers. And also, this round tonight was guest written by the wonderful Trivia Man, who you, of course, know best from the movie quiz fame. And the movie quiz, everybody, is coming back on the 20th. So keep an eye out for the return of the movie quiz in 2 weeks' time. And thank you so much to Trivia Man for that very fun round. Let us check in with our standings. We are 2 rounds into the game, halfway through the night. Currently in 10th place, we've got a tie with 17 points between Luke Ass, Avis and Bobo, Folly Childman, Why Not Zoidberg, Pinky and the Brain, and Winning is Overrated. Tied in eighth with 18, The Gnarliest Nando, The Quizlamic State. Tied in fourth with 19, The Rubber Yolks, Pieced It Together, Jackass Incorporated, and The Blue Shells. And tied for the lead right now, these teams have perfect scores thus far. 20 for 20. We Drink and We Know Things 69. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and the Helsinki Syndrome. Well done. Great round. Great game thus far, folks. Reminder, the virtual championship is coming up 1 week from today. So that is Wednesday, the 13th of September. It's going to be at our regular time, 8 o'clock Eastern time, and our regular place, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. RSVP to commish at nyctrivialeague.com to let us know if you're going to be participating in the championship. We welcome you and hope very much to see you 1 week from today as we crown the winners of season 55. Let's dive into our third round of the night. It is in the category of All in the Family. In this round, all sorts of family related things are going to come up. Maybe it's a member of a family or a more general familial theme. You're going to figure it out. Let's do it. Round 3, question 1. Also known as a cellar spider, what arachnid with a paternal name has venom that, contrary to urban legend, is not toxic to humans? This paternal arachnid, sorry, it's not father spider, but daddy longlegs is your correct response for number 1. Question number 2. What word for showing favor to one's family members over others derives from the practice of 15th century Pope Sixtus IV, who would grant many special favors to members of his family, in particular his nephews? The original Nepo babies were the nephews of Pope Sixtus IV. It's nepotism. Nepotism, your correct response for number 2. Question number 3. Which of the following actresses is not in the 2005 movie The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants? Those pants went everywhere. They fit everybody. Person not listed who was one of the main actors in this movie, America Ferrera. Yes, she's in there, as is Alexis Bledel, Blake Lively and Amber Tamblyn, Rachel Bilson, not in the sisterhood. Not that one, at least. 61% of you knew that Rachel Bilson is not in the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Let's see how you do on question 4. Published in 1898, the play Uncle Vanya was written by what noted Russian playwright, who also wrote The Cherry Orchard, The Seagull, and Three Sisters? Uncle Vanya, uncle being the familial word in this one, a play written by Anton Chekhov. Chekhov, your correct response for number 4. Question number 5. Featured on the 2023 Netflix docuseries Quarterback, Kirk Cousins currently plays for what NFC North team? Kirk Cousins, quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings, is your correct response for number 5. How'd you do? Let's see. 66% of you got that one right. Our 6th question in this all in the family themed round. The namesake of a progressive magazine founded in 1976, what maternal activist born in 1837 is known for her work as a union organizer, co-founding the trade union, co-founding the trade union, the Industrial Workers of the World? Name that person. That maternally named activist you may know better as Mother Jones. Mother Jones, your answer for number 6. Question number 7. What music group released its 6th studio album in 2023, simply titled The Album, which features the songs Wings, Waffle House, and Summer Baby? Either you all are big fans of this trio, or you follow me on Instagram and know that this was my hint of the night, or maybe both. I don't know. You tell me. It's the Jonas Brothers, everybody. Jonas Brothers, the album. If you don't already, follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith. I do give away a hint every single time we bring you a new quiz. So check it out. Next Wednesday, I will give away a hint for our championship. So at Trivia Meredith on Instagram. Hope you follow me. I'm going to help you out just a little bit. Our eighth question in this round, the Seven Sisters is a group of liberal arts colleges that are historically women's colleges, including Bryn Mawr College in what U.S. state? Bryn Mawr College, located in Pennsylvania, is your correct response for question number 8. 2 more questions in this round, all in the family. Here's number 9. A provision in which an old rule continues to apply to some existing situations, while a new rule will apply to all future cases, is often called what kind of clause? Most teams remembered the theme for this one and came up with a grandfather clause. Grandfather, your answer for number 9. And lastly, our final question in round number 3 before we move into the picture round, our final topic of the evening. What English actor starred as biker gang member Jax Teller on the FX series Sons of Anarchy? That member of the family here comes in Sons of Anarchy, but shout out to the teams who are trying to find a family member in there. We've got Mr. Uncle, maybe. Your correct answer is Charlie Hunnam. Charlie Hunnam. Our answer for number 10. Pretty tough, but 40% of you got that one correct. Let us check in with our top teams as we head into our 4th and final round of the evening. We've got a tie in 14th place with 25 points. Avis and Bobo, Folly Childman, Pinky and the Brain, J&J, Winning is Overrated, and Team 578. Tied in 11th with 26, Luke Ass, Beer Naked Ladies, and the question marks tied in ninth with 27. Why not Zoidberg? The Quizlamic State in eighth with 28. The gnarliest Nando tied in fourth with 29. The Rubber Yolks pieced it together. Jackash Incorporated and the Blue Shells and tied for the lead. These three teams continue to have perfect scores. 3 rounds in, 30 for 30. We drink and we know things 69. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and the Helsinki syndrome. It all comes down to our final category of the evening. But first, did you know we do private events? We host personal gatherings like birthday parties. We also host corporate events, and we'd love to work with you. So if you've got something special coming up, or you've got something mundane coming up and you want to make it special, send me an email, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com, and we will get to work crafting the perfect game just for you. We can customize the content to your interests. Maybe it's your birthday. We could have some bonus questions in there that are all about you, if that's your thing. Maybe you're getting married and you want to talk about you and your partner as a couple. That can be a lot of fun as well. We also have other games, if that's not your thing. Send me an email, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com, and we'll make it happen. The picture round, everyone. It is time. Round 4 tonight is in the category of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We are looking for the name of the country in which you can find the 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites that you're going to see in this round. On your answer sheet, all 10 images are going to be laid out right next to each other. Inside of each image is a number 1 through 10, and underneath those 10 images are 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the country in which you can find that UNESCO World Heritage Site. And of course, make sure that you put your answers in the correct order. I've got good news for you folks. There is a word bank in this round. It'll be embedded directly on the image. You'll find 10 names of countries. So just assign the country to the correct UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you're going to be good to go. We've got 5 minutes to work on this round. Then we're going to move into the final question of the night, the tiebreaker. Let's do it, everybody. Please name the country in which you can find these 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Hi there. We are about halfway through the picture round. Reminder, you've got that word bank down there. Use each country once. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. We'll see how you did, and then get on with that tiebreaker question. Keep an eye out. That countdown timer is heading your way any moment now. If you haven't already done so, please make sure you click the button that says Submit Answers. Got some answers for you all for the picture round this evening. UNESCO World Heritage Sites, our theme here tonight. Image number one, that is Cinque Terre, which can be found in Italy. Image number two, that is Gurame National Park, which is in Turkey. Image number three, it's the pyramids, which are in Egypt. Number four, that is Thingvellir National Park, which is in Iceland. Number five, we've got the Taj Mahal, which is in India. India, your correct answer there. Followed by Rapa Nui National Park, which can be found in uh, Easter Island. It's Chile. Chile is where Easter Island can be found. Our next one here, kind of tricky, but you knew it was going to be in there since it's on the list. It's the Everglades, which are in the United States of America, uh, Florida specifically, and followed by Angkor Wat, which is in Cambodia. Next, we have Bagan, which is in Myanmar, followed by Petra, which is in Jordan. And that's it, everyone. How'd you do? Let us see. I bet we've got at least a social on Egypt there. Yes, every team that submitted got Egypt correct, which is 89% of you, which means that India for the Taj Mahal is also a social. Let's hear it for those socials. The toughest one in this round, Myanmar and Turkey tied with 45% of you all getting that one right. This does bring us to our final question of the evening, the tiebreaker. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as the answer, and your goal is to place your best guess. You can guess over or under the number in the event that you are part of a tie here tonight. Whoever is closer to that correct number is going to break the tie. Here's your question. As of January 2023, how many World Heritage Sites exist across 167 countries? Across 167 countries, how many UNESCO World Heritage Sites are there? There are 1,157 UNESCO World Heritage Sites around the world. In the event that you were a part of a tie here this evening, if your team ended up in the top 15 or so teams, we will post the results of the tiebreaker on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League as soon as we're able. So keep an eye out to see what ended up happening with all of that tonight. Reminder, everybody, our next game is coming up 1 week from today, and it is going to be our virtual championship for season 55. Kindly RSVP to commish@nyctrivialeague.com. We want to know if you're going to be there. I hope very much that you'll join us as we find out who the winners are for this season. It's been a joy hosting for you all tonight. I hope you had a great time with the game. Let us find out what ended up happening this evening by heading on over to the winner's circle. Finishing up our quiz tonight, so we have a tie for 13th place with 34 points between Luke Ass, Bed Turd, Beer Naked Ladies, The Question Marks, and Team 578. Tied in 10th with 35, J&J, The Quizlamic State, and Team 578. Tied in 8th with 37, Why Not Zoidberg and The Blue Shells. Tied in 6th place with 38, We Drink and We Know Things 69. And the gnarliest Nando. In 3rd place tonight, we've got a tie with 39 points each. They only missed one all evening. It's the Rubber Yolks, Pieced It Together, and Jack Ash Incorporated. And in a tie for the lead tonight, perfect scores for these two teams, 40 out of a possible 40 points. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and the Helsinki Syndrome. Great game, everyone. It's been a pleasure hosting for you all. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Hope very much to see you all 1 week from today. A big thank you to you for playing this evening, to Peter for helping to put together tonight's quiz, to all of our writing team. Thank you also to Cullen for making this possible, and to Murr and the Rizzio team for putting together the incredible software that you all played the quiz on tonight. We'll see you 1 week from today for the season 55 virtual championship. Until then, be well, everyone, and good night.